It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Left side, Kemp. Pass to Mason. Back to Kemp. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
Inside, Howard with the steal. And here's the break. And slam dunk by Kemp.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Bird outside. Here's the three. Great D that time from Kemp. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Kemp's got 6.
Well, what a nice pass by Dwight Howard there, on time and on target.
Outside, George. To the wing right side. Pass to Rice. Back to George. It's deflected. Here's Kemp. That's tipped. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And now Mason running the floor all by himself.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this...
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Pass to George. Here's Mourning. He's guarded by Howard. To the left wing. 2 on the clock. Here's Rice. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And he didn't punish them for the...
Oh, wow!
Young fella. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
On the wing, George. Here's Rice. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
It's George on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Paul George, Doris, kind of a late bloomer coming up in high school. His older sister used to give him the business on the blacktop. Of course, eventually, he found his stride, and the rest is history.
It took some encouraging from older sis and his high school coach, who actually had to threaten him with running suicides to get the guy to shoot more. And think about it. This guy plays his college basketball at mid-major Fresno State. That's really where he got onto the NBA radar.
attempt. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. And folks, that's Larry Bird.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. From deep three-point range, Red misses.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Count it.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And this is a guy, Shawn Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Red's got his first 3 points of the game.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Here's Rice. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And he gets it back. And the shot goes in. Kemp's got 10 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Outside Durant. Drains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, Kevin Durant goes right up with it. Doesn't give the defense a chance to react.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And timeout call by Ryan Saunders.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Stoudemire goes in. Here's Bird. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And that's why Rice is in the discussion of the great three-point shooters of all time. Terrific touch from deep. That man can fill it up. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And now running up the court, Kidd pushing it up. Mason with it. And it's Bird picking him up. Shot's good from Mason. Mason's got 14 points.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
And now Kidd pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And you can't forget about Kidd in transition. Whether he's dishing it or shooting it, he's great at making the right decision.
And timeout call by Ryan Saunders. You got to like what Shawn Kemp has done in this game.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Shaq down low. And here's Bird from the arc. Here's O'Neal. And he banks in the layup.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. And so Kemp nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to Bird. The tray hits the three-point bomb.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Left side, out of the Kumbo. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Shot's good by Rice.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
43 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Bird. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Bird's got 7 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Shot's good by Rice. Rice has got 11 here in this quarter alone. Here's Kidd. Giannis outside. That one doesn't go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The visitors with the ball, trailing here by 8. Pass to O'Neal, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Down low. And Mourning throws it down.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
Kemp can't hit. Fast break, here they come. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. And stolen by Howard. Stolen away. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Kemp. And Kemp slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Bird outside. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. It's good.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Out to the right wing. No good on the triple. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 8-point game. And here is Red. In the corner, George with it. Over Mason. George, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Over to the left wing. Hits it from three-point range. Rice has got 14 points for the game.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over. Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Pass to Mason. Red with the steal. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. He rifled that one in from distance. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. Here's Kidd, and he makes good on the layup.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Pass to Bird. And it's in there. He's got 9.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Antetokounmpo inside. Here's Howard. And Mourning sends it back.
And that's his signature. Mourning, a fantastic defender. Phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
.109 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Mourning. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Jason Kidd.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And both free throws good for Mourning. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Red. 5 on the clock. Pass to Bird. And stolen by Howard. Knocks it loose. And they're running. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
A rebound by Kemp. Here's Mason. And Morning sends it back. They get it back. And timeout called by Ryan Saunders.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Got it up. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Kemp. The rebound by Paul George. Here's Rice to take the lead. And it's no good. Third time he's missed in 9 shot attempts. Howard. It's good. Howard's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Los Angeles.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
Here's Kidd. Shot's good from Mason. And Los Angeles leads by 4.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
You got to like what Shawn Kemp has done in this game.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Ryan Saunders told his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game is going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
Stoudemire, a talented passer, excellent at finding ways to get his guys going.
Free throw good, Red. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to Mason. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. Outside Kemp. And it's Kemp with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. All alone. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Morning with some nice D. To the paint. Here's Stoudemire. Got a hand on it. Here's Mason. Off on the layup. Here we go, one-on-one. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Kemp. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kemp's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Bird misses.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Bird outside. Over Howard. Bird with the bucket. And now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot. And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
And that one falls for Mason.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Pass to Red. Now Stoudemire. Stolen by Mason. Red is on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. Los Angeles leading by 4. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Antetokounmpo.
You got to admire how hard Mourning goes at it on defense. When he's around, shooters tend to tense up.
Pass to Rice for the 3. And the rebound goes to Howard.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball. .106 left in the fourth. Now here's Bird. Michael Redd is on the wing. A 3-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bird right side. To the wing on the left. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Jason Kidd.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. They get a hand on it. To the left side wing. Here's Rice. Back to Red. Money!
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.